is Godzilla 1, and we will be continuing our playthrough of various characters in Override Mech City Brawl today, so I'll see you guys in a bit. I'll be back as soon as I message this out. Okay, I am back. So, since last week I've decided I like the samurai look for Watchbot. Really wish I could, and I still like Satesh, especially as a Cyclonus skin. But I kind of prefer his Raijin design. Personally, like, I think it looks cool and I got enough to buy it. So I'm going to go with this for the rest of the Let's Play. Because I think it looks cool. Like, I think it looks a bit better than the Samurai, personally. Okay, so I'm going to give people a little bit of time to file in. Let's see. So, how about we do a bit of a trial match here, and just have to test these two fight. And which one they were going to fight in Norway? I mean Russia. So let's do this just to get me a little bit of practice with it. I like this game. I like this game a lot. Okay, still love that. initiative. Yeah, I like the Raijin skin a bit better than I like the other one. Okay, so I can actually win skins by doing these kind of matches. Okay. Well, that's a good way to spend some time while I can actually farm skins from random matches. Okay, that's interesting. Hey Tim, glad you can make it. I'm just doing some maxes for practice. Okay, this is new. She's doing a match for practice while waiting for some people to file in. And I got a legendary skin for Balana for that. Okay, good. Okay, so I know something I can do while I'm on between matches to grind some skins. That would be cool. That came out wrong, but you get the point. Basically, that now I know things that I can something I can do between these to give me a bit more stuff I can do to get skins, because I was like, okay, I wish I could do something to get more unlockables when I'm not doing this, but if I'm in the middle of a match, there's not multiple saves, so I can't do anything. That's kind of cool that you can get skins that way. So not okay. General, it sounded like she was in a lot of trouble, didn't we? Yes, sir. Yeah, I switched over to the Raijin skin because I like it better than the Samurai one. And I just had enough to just buy it flat out, so I was like, okay, I'll do that. I do like that he has that sort of unique feature there where he can... Ooh, okay, that hurt. Trooper. I got a new skin for Watchbot because I thought it looked cool. General, the site is secure. I should go help Malika. And also I found out that I can get skins just by doing random matches, which is something I might be doing more. Off screen. Okay, Unshakable Will 3. That's cool. I believe, well, one of those is my computer downstairs. Got a fluorite skin for Watchbot. You know, I love the fact that out of everyone that we've done, the only one who does not comment on the fact that Watchbot 2.0 is just a souped up version of his mech, is the guy who actually pilots Launchpad. Evasive maneuvers? Okay. Copy that. And I mentioned it last time, but looking at these alternate skins, this game really does need an animated series or a comic or something. Like, these characters are really fun. Why have they not done anything more with them? Like, this game just is begging to have something made out of it. Skinner, I have a visual on the Linka. She looks to be in one piece. Linka, you're in one piece. We heard your distress call. I think everyone assumed the worst. Had to be you. Really? You know, it's not like there aren't other distress signals to respond to. Yeah, that looks like way more ominous when it's Satesh rather than Watchbot. Why are you locking on me? If this is about the rematch, listen. So you want me to take on your mech? Are you sure? Right, I'll do what I can. No promises. I like that his attack is basically like. Double ow. Classic Gundam armament. Okay, that failed. Now I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble now. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Ow. Oh, I actually finished him with the rider kick. Good. I need a parallel for this. Yeah, sorry about it. If that it just wouldn't quit. Let's just set me back now. Let's just get back to the general. Yeah, I actually finished her off with the rider kick. Okay, please don't be a... Why do you keep giving me healing mods? I don't want healing mods. They're completely busted. That would be very interesting, actually. Like, I'm actually curious about that, because this is like a lighthearted version of Pacific Rim. With a different, with a different story, but it is basically a similar plot to Pacific Rim. That would be interesting. I can, and the thing is, these are more super robots. Pacific Rim is more real robot, at least in the first movie. Okay, research. Let's see, I need a mod. Yeah, that's what I need. That would be interesting, like, just seeing some of these characters interact. Though the thing is, the override mechs are super robots. Like, these are very clearly super robot mecha. Where Pacific Rim's mech are... There are... Ow. on. I like how I just like held the shield up to his face and punched him. Okay, there's a oh great, we got a mech to deal with now. I'm not sure if this is a good place to fight him or a bad place to fight him, to be honest with you. I'm gonna go outside though, because the closed spaces don't seem like the best place to fight this guy. Yeah, the mechs, the override mechs are more whimsical in their designs than the Jaegers are. And they're more super robot, where the Jaegers are real robots. Ow. So that would actually, it would actually be interesting to see how these mechs would interact. Does give me the advantage I can take this guy out without being shot by the big guy. Yeah, I really need to get a new mic. Like, I really need to get a better mic. You're down. And now you're down. Yeah, it is kind of I'll try to speak a little louder. I really need to get an actual, like, proper mic. Dang it, why do you keep giving me these things I don't want? You know, I think it would be interesting if equipping that Titan drive gave you a bad end. Like, I think that would be an interesting outcome, is if it gave you a bad, if you equip the Titan drive, it gives you a bad end. I never thank you for what you did the other day. For responding to your distress call? Of course, no problem. Like I said, we're on the same team. You're welcome. What's so special about that thing anyway? Debatable. I like it. There's Mech twice now. Nothing, it was infected, right? I didn't really know what it was doing. Just take the compliment. Thanks. Okay, well, I can do some I can upgrade some things. Okay, let's try to get another random mod, because I want to try to get a mod that isn't just this. But yeah, that would be interesting, like, to see how those two universe. I understand, Trooper. Like, it would be interesting to see how the two universes, like Pacific Rim in this game, pilots would interact. But I have a feeling that these pilots would actually, like, the mechs from this game feel like they're generally more powerful than the Pacific Rim mechs, at least in terms of what they're capable of. The Pacific Rim mechs are not as all that agile. Where these mechs are. Like, the Pacific Rim mechs have to abide by the, like, these are super robots. They're not, like, real, Pacific Rim was going for a real robot. I'm getting actually thinking that the sword, I need to get a dip because the sword is probably a bad idea. Because I think that at this point my actual normal punch is outclassed. Test that here. Yeah, I punched as hard as the sword would. Well, more grounded, yeah, but what I mean was, the mechs in Pacific Rim, they get damaged and need repairs. The mechs in this game just seem to, well, yeah, they need repaired, but they don't need repair as far as story cares. They can do supernatural stuff. It feels like it would be a very interesting ride. Like, it'd be a very interesting crossover to see how the two sides react to each other's, like, I said, like how would the Pacific Rim characters react to, like, all the eccentric people in this game. Mirai. Okay, let's deal with this nest really quick. Yeah, it is deliberately whimsical. Like, that's the thing, and that's like the thing. I wonder how the two sides would react, because in Pacific Rim, each Jaeger is more expensive than like your average army. Where in this game, the mechs can be used as for a sporting event. Like, the mechs are dirt cheap. And like, well, I wouldn't say dirt cheap, but they're cheap enough that they can just build them for sporting events. Like, I imagine that would kind of be like, raise some eyebrows in the Pacific Rim universe. Like, wait, the mechs, your mechs are just for, you use mechs for sporting events, and then being used to fight kaiju was sort of a spin-off thing. Like, you know, that is an interesting thing to think about. Like, how would they react to this kind of universe? Why do you want me to get a Titan Drive so bad, game? I mean, at least you can trade that stuff for... other things, but yeah, it would be interesting. Like, the thing is, most of the Pacific Rim guys, while yes, they have their eccentricities, are more grounded military people, where the people in this game, there's not one that I've seen so far that was former military or anything. So it's like, those personalities would be interesting to see clash. Okay. I need to get more weapons, because I don't think my armory is actually... No, I've not gotten one new type of weapon, so let's go get some more weapons. Because the default weapons have kind of lost their usefulness to a degree. And this game is just like one of those things where it's like intentionally over the top, which yeah, was like you said, it's intentionally over the top and whimsical. I need to remember that that shields are kind of a... Ow. Okay, she's actually kind of hard to, she kind of has the whole odd job thing where she's smaller than the average character. High defense, so I think that's kind of the point with her, I suppose. Okay. The thing is, he can hurt the nest too. Like, he can hurt the things too. There, the nest has been taken care of, so now I can fight this guy. So I will admit is a very creative design. And I think that is another... Ow. Okay, that's not good. So apparently he has some sort of thing where he can absorb projectiles. That's not good. And that is one thing that does work well into like the story, because that is actually a story beat. Like, it's actually a story beat that the designs are whimsical, because it's their former entertainment robots. Like, they were designed for, like, be used in entertainment, like plot. No, he can only absorb projectiles when... Is that another mech? No, that's not another mech. I thought for a second they were throwing a third mech at me. I need to deal with this guy. Blow up your body. Okay, where's the nest at? Okay, that took care of that now. He only absorbs projectiles, I think, when he has that golden glow around him. Okay, we got some weapons here. Let's see, we got the spike shield, the double axe, which I don't like, the saber, which actually I do like. And we got skin for vintage nerd. But yeah, I'm trying to think of like how Striker Pentecost would react to that. Yeah, internet's kind of hard to tell what people are meaning sometimes. But I am wondering how Striker Pentecost would react to this, like a lot of these characters. Like it seems like that would be a fun thing to imagine. Is like how would he react to these characters? I don't like the double axe. I do like the spike shield though. So let's replace the normal shield with that. I like the claymore. And I'm pretty sure this is a better version of the beam shield, of the beam saber. I need more weapons. But that is a question, is like how would they react to a lot of these characters? Like how would Striker Pentecost react to finding out that these mechs are all piloted by these eccentric weirdos? There's the boss. I do like the kaiju design in this. Like the kaiju design in this is really cool. Visual on the xenotype. It's almost... Yeah, a lot of people use that line, but the real question... Yeah. This conversation doesn't really change all that much, does it? Let me beat up the a monster so I can get a... Ow. Protagonist cook, yeah, kinda. Like, he does seem to be, like, the default. I think I saw another sword. Okay, let's go over here and grab this spike shield. This is I do like the, so I do wonder, can anyone actually tell how big these mechs are supposed to be? Like, I can't really tell how big the mechs are supposed to be honest with you. But then again, I don't know the, like, buildings we're supposed to be comparing them to, either. No idea, but maybe Dr. Perrin will find some answers in the tissue sample. Like, I can't really tell how big these mechs are supposed to be. But then again, if you're going to do a crossover, you can make them however big you want. Okay, please don't be a nano thing. Okay, that's a good one. Finally, I get one I can just put in there. Okay. Because I don't... Yeah, that would be about where I would say they would be. But the thing is, there's no actual, like, real-world landmarks in any of these cities, so you can't really compare them to anything in real life. Okay, let's get another weapon pack. What's Project Titan? I feel like there's a button coming. Yeah, it does kind of, I think some of the bigger boss kaiju might be in the might be edging on the 100-meter range. Like some of the boss monsters might. It's Crystal, who we just played as. You can play that game. Well, you can also miss at that game. I do like what the. Like, seems to be the jack of all trades. That seems to be his. Like, he seems to be the jack of all trades, sort of. Okay, she's using the hammer thing and get some range here. Like, if I'm not mistaken, like, the original Pacific Rim mechs are... Okay, I don't know if this is gonna end the level or not, but... Okay, probably should have saved that. that poor monster. He just like popped out of the ground right in time to get shot in the head. do like the idea that with at least some of the boss monsters, they end up attacking the minions because those, like, all these factions are not, like, it's not one congruent faction. They're, oh, I got a flamethrower. That might be useful. Yeah, 30 to 50 meters sounds about correct. How are the mechs from Pacific Rim? I think they're in the 50-meter range, right, normally? So yeah, a crossover there would be pretty cool. Are those 100-meter range? I'm not sure. Okay, let's put in that weapon, that flamethrower in that empty slot. Okay, so they'd be a bit small, but I get the feeling that these would be a bit bigger. Like I mean not bigger, faster. Like that would actually kind of balance out if you kept them the same height they naturally are. Because the mechs in this seem to be a heck of a lot more agile than Pacific Rim mechs are. Because Pacific Rim mechs are very slow and clunky. Hey! Hey, Holy Cross, glad you can make it. And again, I like Pacific Rim. It's just, I think that Pacific Rim just has, it's not perfect. Like, that's the thing, is a lot of people like to pretend that Pacific Rim, I think, is a lot superior to how... Like, it's got a lot of flaws. Like, there are a lot of flaws. Even in the... Like, Uprising gets most of the crap, but even compared to... I mean, even thinking... But even the original has its flaws. Like, even the original has its flaws. Like, you know, Churro Alpha and Crimson Typhoon not doing anything. Yeah, like, and the thing is, the original Pacific Rim is a good movie. It earned a lot of its praise. But Crimson Typhoon doesn't, and Churro Alpha, the two most interesting mechs in the movie, basically exist to die. And that is a problem. Like, that is a genuine problem with that movie. And, like, the thing is, yes, it's meant to, like, let Gypsy Danger show off in the end, but... I would say it's a very good kaiju. Like, it's a very good kaiju. Like, as far as kaiju flicks go, it is a very good kaiju. Okay, see ya in a bit, Tim. But I think it gets put on a bit too much of a pedestal by people where they don't want to admit that it has these flaws. Ooh, I got a rocket launcher. That's gonna be useful. Yeah, I'm gonna replace the flamethrower with the rocket launcher because it sounds like it'll be more useful. Okay, now let's go for a research boost here. Well, you know, Guillermo is a very good director. He is a genuinely good director. I'm not saying he isn't, I'm just saying that there are flaws with Pacific Rim that hold it back from being as good as it could be, and there are flaws with any movie. But I feel like in that one it's a bit noticeable because everyone was really excited for Cherno Alpha and Crimson Typhoon, and then they just don't really do much of anything. I like the Claymore. The Claymore is a cooler weapon. Okay, there's another weapon coming down over here. Let's see what it is. Here's a saber. Ooh, I can dual wield sabers. Let's go with that idea. Dual wielding is kind of cool. Okay, hey Cam, welcome back. Okay, we're in a corner. Get out of the corner. Okay, that worked. Okay, it's Maestro. Okay, this is cool. Okay. Yeah, the VFC. It's a good weapon, though. Ooh, 1,000. Got a lot of research points there. Got Vintage's workout outfit. The Principal and the Pauper, I can't remember that episode of The Simpsons. Dang, I haven't watched as much of The Simpsons in a while. I mean, in a bit, because it's just one of those things I didn't have enough time to watch a lot of shows. What is it, Doctor? Okay. What's going on? What does that mean exactly? I get the feeling you were supposed to play this guy first. Look at that. To the moon! Okay, I'm gonna upgrade the Genesis drive. Okay, yeah, that one I remember. I remember that one. Okay, final boss time. Also, I remember that there was this really weird Simpsons game where the final boss turned out to be Burns, like all the bosses were Burns' relatives. No, Jerry Robbins, you read me. That's okay, sir, I got this. I do wish this game had skippable cutscenes, though. Wait, Dr. Fujiwara sent me. We need to stop Project Titan from launching. We've never seen anything like this before, yeah. Yeah, you were clearly supposed to play this guy first. Run away. In your family fruit basket. Another capsule heading down over here. Okay, look at the BFGs. Don't want to save that for a second phase. To be fair, I can kind of see why that was the premise of that episode gets hate. Ow. Okay, let's see. Trying to get this work. There's one wing angel. I wish this game had skippable cutscenes. I do admit that. I do like the second form of this guy, though. He does have a cool second form. General. There you go. How's the self-destruct sequence coming along? It's looking pretty ugly out here. Yeah, you were definitely supposed to play this guy first, because he's got kind of the most average anime protagonist personality. Okay, now where did I put that bomb? Come on, get close. That was useful. caught it in the face with a rocket launcher. That's one way to take it down. I mean, I can see why that premise would get a bit of flack. Yoshi, maybe back to I like KFC. I know that's the average one, but I'm gonna call your mother, yeah. Yeah, you're definitely supposed to play this guy first. That's definitely the way they intend for you to play this, because he's the most average, like, personality. But that works. Like, if that's the idea that, you know, because he's the mascot character, he's the one on the box, you're the first character in the roster, so of course they're the one that they're wanting you to play the first. So I can see why I would have the average person, you know, the average anime protagonist sort of personality. Mirai, okay, we got one vote for Mirai. And I kind of wanted to do Mirai too. Does anyone else have a preference, or does everyone go with Mirai? I'm really hoping that his personality turns out to be an XVIA Future Trunks. I'm really hoping for that. Like his pilot turns out to be an XVIA Future Trunks. Will also be the second DLC mech we've played. Mirai is the guy from the future who uses a similar model to Watchbot 2.0, but has different attacks. Okay, see you in a couple. See you when you get back. So we got one vote for Mirai. Who? Anyone else want to see anything else, or does everyone go with Mirai? Mirai's this guy. Which actually, I got other skins for him, so let's look through his skins. He has this all black look, which actually does not look that bad, to be honest with you. I like how he's like covered in blades. He's pretty good in red. Fluorite is basically Euro G1 color scheme. Okay, that actually is pretty cool. You get the infected version. Yeah, I'm gonna do Apocalypse. Okay. I like Apocalypse. It fits the whole Return from a Desolate Future sort of vibe they go with him. What? Okay, I'll wait till we get, Trooper, do you have any other ideas? Okay, get confused. That's ridiculous. Oh, good grief. Okay, so far everyone wants to go with Mirai. I'm going to wait a little bit longer to see if Trooper has any other opinions, but it's 2 votes for Mirai, and that's kind of the one I wanted to go with. But, yeah, what is this thing you find out about it in One Piece? Or that you figured out about One Piece? I was like, kind of like the cat girl mecha. I'm curious who her pilot is. There's a... Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Okay, we're going with Mirai then. Yeah, I heard about that. That's interesting. Kind of makes me hopeful that we'll get a different... We'll get that 3-hour cut of Avengers Endgame. Oh yeah, that is something that they revealed a little bit ago, that there's this mysterious king that rules the world government from behind the scenes in the shadows, who is one of the possible prospects for the big bad. Okay, let's see, what is... Oh, okay, so Mirai is not from the Mech Battle League. He's not been identified yet. They don't know who he is. No, the 3-hour cut of King of the Monsters. That's what I meant. Yoshi... What? So the pilot of Mirai is a future version of Yoshio. Okay, that's interesting. So they won't be present here for another decade. Go back far enough? Never mind, I must act, as I always have. Destroy all xenotypes. Okay, this is already looking interesting. Okay, some similarities to how Watchbot fights, but I know his weapons are different. Okay. Okay, he does have a hand cannon, but it's a different kind of hand cannon. And that's a different attack. Okay, so he does have different attacks from Watchbot. That's good. This is General Mavis. Do you copy? Identify yourself, pilot. General Mavis. General Madison Mavis? I know you're not referring to my grandchild who's still in diapers. This is General Maddox Mavis, Strike Commander of USG Groundlings. That was some impressive work you did there. Maddox Mavis, of course, I'm in the right time period. None of this makes sense, though. I think you have the time to make. I'm not asking you to make a sense of this. You know, sorry, there's no other path forward. Okay, that is interesting. So Mirai's completely different than the other characters. That's cool. I'm willing to bet that it probably is that. I'm willing to bet that his mech actually is Watchbot 2.0 from the future. I can see the future. Couldn't resist. Like, I can see a little bit of future Trunks sort of personality, but I guess more it's Mech Battle Headquarters. Wow, seeing it in one piece certainly brings back memories. Yes, there is still time to ring safely and hope to the people. Meantime, I'll search for answers. True Mavis. Okay. Where am I even? Okay, that is interesting. Okay, that is interesting. I'm already curious about this. Because this seems like he's got a completely different sort of thing than the other characters do, because, well, he's a guy that came back in time from the future to set right what once went wrong. Okay. Okay, his is more like a rocket, though, as compared to the energy blast that Watchbot fires. Okay, let's... Okay, that is a cool attack. Oh, it changes... It gives him that energy blade. Okay, that's cool. Maybe Mirai is not just from the future, but a different timeline altogether. That is possible. I mean, it seems to... Okay, so let's see what... Okay, so those two attacks both get him this energy blade, which is a cool thing. Yeah, this is curious. Like, this is actually kind of cool. Again, that's one thing I do like about this. Even though the story mode doesn't change, whoever you're playing as adds something, like, different with who their character is. So, Mirai is piloted by a future version of Yoshio, who has this completely different personality. You're not from around here, are you? That is an astute observation, Doctor. No, I'm from Canada. That's not what I meant. I think you know it. Tell me, how did you make the jump? So she knows I'm from the future. That's interesting. Okay, so let's get the Genesis Drive upgraded. That's always the first thing you want to do. Mirai does seem to hit like a truck. Like, he's not as slow as Tesh, but he's got a bit more of oomph to his attacks. I like how he makes the excuse he's from Canada. Okay, I've got one more attack I need to Okay, what's the last attack? Okay, okay, that's new. Oh, okay, that's a different thing. So instead of having the energy shockwave, so he doesn't get an energy shockwave. He gets a instead of the energy blast that normal Watchbot gets, he basically has a rocket. Please don't be nanites. Heroic stand. Good. No, no, no! Okay, I did not want... Oh, I replaced confidence on accident. That was a good one. Ah, dang it. Oh, well. Mistake on my part. Okay. Yeah, let's get a weapons pack, because... I do wonder if he'll recognize Watchbot 2.0. Like, if he's from the future, does he know that what the cause of all this is? I do like that that thing with him. But can I use both arms at once? No, he only has one arm cannon. Okay, so he has one arm cannon and one blade arm. That's how his powers work. And things work. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Okay, now what did I unlock here? Okay. I do wonder if there's a katana. Hey Paul, we're playing as I do kind of want to have a bunch of different weapon options. So, because I kind of want to get a bit of a Samurai Jack vibe with this guy. We're playing as Mirai, who turns out to be Watchbot's pilot from a bad future. I prefer to keep a low profile myself. Oh, is that the mech? I don't play along. To worry about. Okay, now I wonder what their reaction would be. I wonder what their interaction is going to be. Yeah, classic Satesh. We know each other, identify yourself. Oh no, oh no. No, of course not, but everyone knows you always ready for battle, classic Satesh. You work with fans, life and death out here, there's no room for distractions. Vision is my only focus, same as you. Trust me, I am no fan. And you're gonna tell me who you are, or we're gonna have to beat it out of you. Like I said, classic Satesh. I like that. I like that he knows her that well. That's really good. Also, I need to boost his actuator thing, because he's got a terrible boost. Yeah, he does kind of look like Keanu Reeves, doesn't he? I don't think that's for you, Mystery Man. The big guy's all yours, but this isn't it. Okay, now where's the... it just, yeah, I was probably using it the wrong kind of... It didn't work well with Count Tesco's fighting style. Yeah, I like Mirai. I do like how it kind of has that sort of asymmetrical thing with the cannon on one arm and the sword on the other. Also kind of is like Starscream from the Cybertron trilogy. Swordsmith. Okay, that's a good one for me. Yeah, he does kind of look like Keanu Reeves, doesn't he? I like his interactions with Malinka. Like, that is kind of cool. Okay. Let's go for a research boost this time. We could challenge you to fight right there on the battlefield. That's a nice way to put it. I get the joke. Watch out. That doesn't worry me. And of course, I always raised the military. It's been installed in a lot of racks, but it pales in comparison to whatever you has, doesn't it? I think you know the answer. Readings on your driver's already emits a lot of Traximian as well, but not as much less than I would expect at those energy levels. The tech doesn't exist yet. Whatever you think you know, I'd appreciate you if you kept it between us. Freak out. Okay, that's interesting. So he's using the Titan drive? No, he's not using the Titan drive. He's using something else. That's interesting. I still don't like the scythe all that much, though. Mainly using it because I don't have anything better to use yet. I like this. I like Mirai. I like how differently he interacts with everyone. Okay, I definitely need to put some points into the actuators because they're not all that impressive. Like, his boost is terrible compared to everyone else. So, I mean, the thrusters. Okay, let's head for a weapon pack here. I am curious, like, what he is doing, like, what the whole deal is. Like, he obviously came back in time to save the world or something, like, set right what once went wrong. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. Okay. I'm definitely going to replace this thing, this fight when I get the chance. I need to pull more coolant. Okay. I like his attack. Okay, I just shot that guy right in the head. Yeah, I got a new weapon pack from that. I got a railgun and a photon gun. The railgun is really good. I remember that one. I got Pescado's sailor outfit. Like, this is one of those games that makes me want to know what's going on with a lot of these characters. Okay. Let's replace the railgun with that. Okay, let's get a research boost before we go solely into the hard missions. Okay, you go down, and now we're going to do real quick. I like dual wielding. Let's change which arm I'm using this in, because I got a sword in my other hand. Okay. And next. They just kick you repeatedly in the face. Yeah, this is interesting. I like that complete difference in the character, in the interactions he gets, because he's from the future. Is that Malika? Yeah, let's dump some of this in the pool. But yeah, I like this game a lot. I'm surprised it did. Well, I get why it might not have got as much, because I like the replay value because I like how the characters interact. But I can see if you're more into the gameplay, you might end up getting a bit. Malika no longer the mission. She may not have much time. Let's get this over. I like this boss. Like, this boss is a really cool design. Headshot. Okay, yeah, I like this. I like these. This is really cool. And here, the mech just kind of standing there stoically, floating there stoically, fits his personality. It's done. We must move quickly if we hope to save Malika. Please don't be a healing item. Okay, I like that idea. My fully charged punches now explode. We are officially in the high realms of anime now. My punches are now bombs. That is awesome. Get some maneuvers. We're not switching priorities this time. Mirai I just like. I like Mirai a lot. He's fun. It's fun to play as him. But I like the way he changes the story mode. That is a big thing I do like about this, is whoever you play as the story mode as changes how the game goes. How the story goes. Because she appears to be in one piece. Okay, still alive in there? Had to be you. Unbelievable. I just went very carefully, my mech was malfunctioning. Again, that did not look nearly as ominous when you were playing as her. You're looking on to me now? This is crit heavy, even for you. Want me to beat up your mech? You're not making this easy for me. Come on, let me I just want to punch you with a fully charged punch. Do that. Holy crap! Okay, gotta do that again. Alright. That is so awesome! Like, that is awesome. My punches are now bombs. Oh, given the move I use, which is that rising blade slash, I think I just sliced the chest open. There are more pressing matters in hand. You're concerned about bills. Yeah, you still have a fully functioning old mech. I will gladly lay down my mech and much more for the sake of the mission. About the bill, let's get back to the general. Okay, I like that reaction. Like, he just has none of her crap. I like future Yoshi just has none of her crap. Gunslinger. Okay, that is also cool, given I'm going for sort of a weapon master vibe with this dude. I do need to get guns. Because I barely used the spear. I might as well just replace that with a gun. Yeah, I'm a man. I know what that is, Linkara. Okay, so how does this one work, this mod? Okay, I've got the railgun, so let's head here and get another weapon packet. No, not Egypt, because Egypt's a pain to deal with. Yeah, I like that. I just deck, like, you just deck them and they go flying and there's this huge explosion. What's not to like about that? And it kind of fits him because he has arm cannons. What? Dude. I didn't move. Like, that helicopter literally just, like, crashed into my head. Okay, let's put that to use. Okay, that is so cool. Let's do it with 2 arms! Okay, let's grab it this time. Yeah, I like the railgun. I'm kind of excited. Yeah, the Iron Man punch. Like, Linkar's cool. I like Linkar a lot. Like, Linkar's a really cool, cool internet personality. I like him better than Nostalgia Critic. I got a crowbar. Ooh, katana. I got a katana. I got a crowbar. I was hoping for guns, but that actually is kind of better. You know, I never thanked you for what you did the other day. It was nothing. Pilots should look after each other. That's good news for you. What's exciting new tech are you receiving? It's not very impressive, I'm sure. Thanks for reminding me that the mission is all that matters. Huh, that's interesting. That's something you taught me, actually, how to go from the stable. Teach you that. Wait, who are you really? You sound awfully like Lucy. Look at that, I have another mission, over and out. Okay, so let's play with the new toys now. I'm gonna replace the beam sword with a crowbar just because it's hilarious. Halberd, that sounds like a better spear. And katana. Because of course I have to have a katana. Okay, let's get some research in. Okay, that is interesting. I like Linkar a lot better than I like Nostalgia Critic, which also that reminds me of I've got to go watch the rest of Power Rangers Ninja Steel because he's caught up history of the Power Rangers with that. Ow. I like how it's kind of like, okay, I've got a gun, now I'm just going to use it till it... Katana. Ow. Okay, so that the two-handed weapons are designed to, like, swap between them. Okay, crowbar. Let's see what the crowbar does. Oh, it's a crowbar. What was I expecting? you hit stuff in the head with it and they die. That's pretty much what you'd expect from a crowbar. Okay, now is a bad time to grab that weapon because these things. That was probably overkill. This is definitely overkill. Okay, come on, xenotypes. Get out of my way, please. Man, this gun is showing up a lot. That was just overkill. Like, using this big rail gun to kill that thing feels almost unfair. I mean, it fits the aesthetic of the mech, because that is a futuristic weapon. I like that she was the one that taught him that in his timeline. That is interesting. Okay, so what do I want? Let's get everything up to 500. Let's go for another weapon pack, because I like having all these weapons. I want to get more, like, some more guns. Like, the crowbar is cool. I kind of hope I ended up dual-wielding crowbars at some point, because that'd just be hilarious. As Gordon Freeman has shown us, the crowbar is a very versatile weapon. I like the design of this crowbar. Weird thing to say, I know, but... There's a halberd. Let's see what it is. Now I'm going, now I just want to see what's going on. Oh, okay, so you can use it as either maybe like a axe weapon or like you either use it as an axe or a spear. So in this case it's a better spear. Okay, explosion punch! Explosion punch! Okay, what are we? Let's get some range. Yeah, full Gordon Freeman. Which is kind of appropriate when you think about it, because post-apocalyptic guy using a crowbar. Kind of fitting. Proximity mine, okay. Not really something I see myself using all that much, though explosives are always fun. But yeah, I'm kind of going for like a weapon master feel with this guy, so I'm trying to get as many weapons as I can. He destroyed. And I'm actually ripping through the story mode this time around with him. See the creature. The type it is. The creature appears to have grafted itself into a machine. Okay, so even he doesn't know that. In this situation, this thing is probably the most useful weapon. Yeah. Let's wait for it to come up and then... Lasers now. Another stage 3 xenotype earlier than I expected. Okay, so he calls it stage 3 xenotype. Maybe Dr. Fury can find some answers in the same samples we bring back. So he does know, he actually does know what these things are, he just doesn't know how they do it. Alright. Super stamina. Ooh, that actually sounds really useful. Yeah, I'll replace Heroic Stand with that. Because we're in the in-game thing, so... Okay, is that just a normal thing? Okay, so we'll go for a research briefing. Doctor, what is the issue with Project Titan? I transferred to R&D. Okay, yes, I'm familiar. It was a precursor to my Omega Drive. The drive produced an incredible amount of troxinium, where the life drive only creates trace amounts of chemical. Okay, so his drive's called the Omega Drive, which is better than the Titan Drive, but it has less of the troxinity issue. So they resolved the issue in his timeline. Ooh, crowbar time. Ow! Come on, stand up. Yeah, I like the crowbar. The crowbar is fun. That's gonna leave a mark. Ooh, okay, that I'm pretty sure would have blown that next part off. Okay, let's go with the katana then. This might be a better choice. Like, I do like that they kind of explain, okay, though I get the idea is that it's not so much that the Titan Drive, the Omega Drive is better than the Titan Drive, but it puts off less text than it. Okay, let's go Spirit Bomb. Okay, since we're so close to the end, I'm just going to finish this playthrough before we go. Okay, I'm going to get the Genesis Drive, a few things up. Use some armor. Let's see what happens if we get another weapon. Not Egypt, though. No, is this in Egypt or Morocco? I think it's Morocco. Yeah, Morocco is the better one. Because I do want to try to get some guns, because all I've got is melee weapons. Which, well, granted, melee weapons are awesome. Now, I've heard of City Shrouded in Shadow. I want to see it. It's just, it's, you know, an American. It's a Japanese-only game. They never released it in America. Okay, I tricked her into doing that. That's useful. Okay, she's using that. Need to move, need to get out of her head. Ooh, I just like impaled her on that. The opportunity to do it. Dual wielding crowbar! It was good while it lasted. Off me. Give me your energy! I wish they would do an English release of City Shrouded in Shadow. I really do. Did I die? I got a little overwhelmed there by things. I wish they would do an English release of City Shrouded in Shadow because they really need to. That game looks like it would be a lot of fun. Like the problem with fighting Contessa is she's a good anti-mech unit because her attacks just rip everything apart. So I kind of got overwhelmed thanks to fighting her, and that and the why do you keep crashing into me? I'm just literally standing here. Katana! The halberd is a good weapon. Okay, I honestly have zero idea what his ult is. Okay, dual-wielding crowbars! Oh, another seismic hammer! Is that all this is going to be sending at me? Yeah, I'll need a halberd for this. Me. Okay, let's do this in Japan. Let's do this in Japan. I have to evade for 30 seconds. This is not going to be. Okay, I won. I need to upgrade my armor, apparently. Oh boy, I do not like those defend the hammer segments, and I got to end up with like 3 of them in a row. Okay, armor is what's getting the upgrade. Yeah, let's go to Mexico with this. Please don't give me another one of those hammer missions. But yeah, City Shrouded in Shadow was Japan only, which is kind of odd. And kind of sad, to be honest with you. Kicking these guys. Yeah, the halberd is a good weapon. I like the halberd. Smack you over the head with a crowbar. Okay, and out of control Mech, that's not good. Okay, just use ranged weapons seems to be a good idea. Get away, get away, get away, get away! I just need to... Another seismic hammer? What is with all these stupid seismic hammers? Like, this is annoying. This is actually kind of annoying. That's just all I'm getting is these seismic hammer missions. These stupid, annoying little things. Crowbars. I mean, at least I can just punch things so hard they explode. That's always helpful. I just wish they would stop giving me these. I like this game, but I just wish they would stop doing the seismic hammer missions. I know I haven't gotten to check up on Child of Light. I keep forgetting to. It does sound cool. is it, Doctor? What have you discovered? Is it possible if years of flying and times of my time I never made that connection? This is my fault. I made the time jump hoping to prevent this disaster before it began, but like I said, we never made the connection to the Truck City. Now, do you think it kick-started everything? Regardless, you need to destroy it now. No, I will need it for one final mission. My Mega Drive isn't the only source of Truxinium. We'll only get one shot at this. So let's try. Okay, that's a nice twist. Okay, final boss time. It's this, I believe, RPG that Poll wants me to see if I can get for the stream. No, Dramav, do you read me? What's happening? I don't know what he just said. If you launch Project Titan, you'll all be dead. Project Titan will only spread the process. Seeing the future, General, though the link to touch me is the only thing that makes sense. It's not too late for you, General. It'll be a good death. This is kind of cool because we're basically copies of it. Like, I'm basically using the same base idea. Crowbar attack! Eat crowbar! I just said I'm beating him down with a crowbar. There's something kind of satisfying about just beating someone in the head with a crowbar. Well, a villain. One reason I do like the Half-Life thing. Oops, I missed. Okay, I'm in trouble. This is trouble. Dodge, 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 dodge. Oh, that is still a cool one-winged angel form. Now, been through worse. Are you finished with the self-destruct sequence? I forgot you guys still use passwords. Our death is certain. Okay, that is a good joke. I forgot you guys still use passwords. Our death is certain. There's a crowbar. Okay, finish fixed it with a rider kick. And destroyed. Too old for this, so what now? We know Troximia is the source of the problem. One source of anyone left that I need to personally take care of. And then are serving with you, General. The Mirai means the future, right? Not sure the connection is, but a catchy name. I like that they did that. Okay, I liked that. That was really cool. Like, that was actually a really cool deviation from the main plot of the game, because, you know, his plot line, like, the way he interacts with other characters, again, completely different than everyone else. But in his way, it's even more so, because he acts completely different than everyone else, and he's from the future. He doesn't have any connection to any of this, so... Well, he does have a connection to it, he's from the future. But... he doesn't know anyone from this time. Which I find a really interesting idea. Like, just in general, that was a really cool idea, that the guy from the future just has all these completely different interactions. Yeah, this is yeah, we're going to leave as soon as the credits roll here. I'm glad you liked it, and I'm going to do this again next week. I'm not sure if I'm going to do every mech in this game. How many mechs do we have left, actually? Let me go to the garage and see how many mechs we have left. Okay, we've done her. We've done Stardust, we've done Mirai, we've done Washbosh, we've done Satesh, we've done Countessa, and we've done Mecha Gekon. So there's still a lot of mechs left. And we've done Crystal. So we've done about half the roster. Oh, I know how that is, Paul. I'm not sure if I want to do all of them in one, like, in a row, or if I want to add another game in to kind of mix things up. But you guys still seem to like it, and I still seem to like it, so we can keep going. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mechs left to do. So I'll see what we do next. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye. I still don't have a catchphrase.